Hey, good morning, East Texas. Thanks so much for joining us for this live stream on Facebook and on CBS19 Plus, as well as on YouTube this morning. I'll be checking the Facebook comments, so if you have any questions, feel free to drop them there. I'll do my best to get to all of them today. We are tracking a bit of a soggy day ahead. We haven't seen the bulk of the showers just yet, but if you were up early with us, around 6 a.m., you may have heard them on your roof. Now, we are tracking some showers that are making it into the area. When I'm watching is this little area out to our southeast, out toward Roveton, Browndale, Hemp Hill. We're seeing just these little showers begin to bubble up out there, and that's what's setting us up to have some rain as we head into the rest of the afternoon. Now, this is going to continue to fly up to the north, so here's your future skycast. If you want to take a wider look at this, we can take a zoomed in look here. So this is going to continue to move up to the north. It will still be messy during your commute this morning, so make sure that you are just watching for any puddles out there. Some heavier downpours will come through deep East Texas, but it's really the afternoon when we start to see widespread showers and thunderstorms, as well as some heavy downpours. So make sure that you are staying cautious, and of course that you have your rain gear with you. Really, the biggest impact with this is going to be the potential for flash flooding, especially in deep East Texas. This continues into the afternoon. By the time we get to 5, a lot of it will clear out, but we could still see a few isolated downpours and maybe even some lightning. That'll continue until around 7 o'clock. Then things begin to wane a little bit. Otherwise, today, the biggest impact is going to be excessive rainfall. We're sitting under a level 1 risk of severe weather, or I should say of flash flooding. That's for everything that's highlighted in blue on your screen. That's because we are picking up lots of rain, up to an inch, maybe even 2 inches of rain out towards Sabine and toward Hemp Hill, or I should say St. Augustine counties. A lot of those, though, picking up about an inch of rainfall there. So things are going to be a little bit soggy, and that's on top of the rain that we have already received this morning. Now, this is a look at our radar estimates from our rain totals. We're seeing our radar estimates get closer to an inch and a half, maybe even a little bit more than that out to the west, where we're seeing that purple west of Emory. Sulphur Springs radar estimates are putting you over 3/4 of an inch between that and about an inch and a third of rain so far this morning. Tyler, our radar estimates are saying we got over about 3/4 of an inch there, so a bit of a rainy start to the day, and we're seeing that rain all the way down toward the Houston area and into South Texas as well. So we've been tracking that. We have yet to receive any reports of flooding in our area, but we will continue to monitor that. And of course, we're giving you the heads up now on Facebook. If you do happen to see any ponding or flooding, you want to let us know about it, because we are monitoring everything that we know, but you guys are out on the roadways and experiencing this. So let us know at our email, whether at cbs19.tv, and of course you can let us know in our Facebook comments as well. Now, this is all prompting a flood watch, not in our area here in East Texas, but just to our south. That is in effect now. That's been in effect for about an hour and 10 minutes or so. It was active starting at 7 a.m. and it'll continue through Saturday afternoon. That's for the counties that are highlighted in green on your screen, and it goes all the way out to the Houston area. Otherwise, the big things to watch out for are going to be flooding and wind. Now, here's a look at our wind gusts right now. Things are beginning to calm down just a little bit. So not quite as gusty as they were earlier this morning. Right now, where we're seeing the bulk of the storms is up to the northwest, west of Sulphur Springs toward Plano, and up toward the Oklahoma state line. Things are about 15 miles per hour out there. Most of us are seeing calm winds. We're kind of in the calm before the storm at this point. Winds will pick up, though, as we head into the noon and afternoon hours. That'll get closer to 20 miles per hour. A few isolated wind gusts could get up to 25, maybe 30. So just make sure you're staying cautious. The big thing to be aware of with the wind, it's not going to cause damage, but if there is wind during a rain event, we'll likely see your visibility decrease even more than if there wasn't wind. So just make sure that you're staying cautious of that. Again, the big thing is if you're out on the roadways. Now, a lot of us waking up to skies that look like this. Pretty gloomy, right? This is a live look over SFA in Nacogdoches. The time right now is 8:11, so gloomy as we're getting started out there. Temperatures are on the cooler side. Right now, we're at 63 degrees. I think that we may drop a degree or two more but I don't think that we'll get anywhere cooler than we are right now, at least not significantly, because we'll start to get some warming coming in. We'll make it into the upper 60s by the afternoon, but we are going to struggle to make it much warmer than that. Right now, my forecast, I have us warming up to around 71 degrees, 70 in Longview and in Henderson, some 60s from Crockett all the way back to Jacksonville this morning. So it's going to be on the cool side. Yesterday, we were almost at 80 degrees, so we're shaving 8 to 9 degrees off of that today. Looking forward to tonight, we're not moving that much. We're only dropping down into the 60s, 63 if you're in Tyler, 61 in Henderson and Nacogdoches tonight, and St. Augustine is bottoming out only at 66. That's because we have clouds coming in, and clouds act as a blanket overnight to keep things from getting that cold. Now, we could still have a few random rumbles, so if you have any late Friday night plans, make sure that you have a jacket ready and just be prepared in case you do get a splash of rain here and there. Okay, I'm fast forwarding things. This is a look at Sunday. This is when our next potential for severe weather comes in. We're sitting under a level 2 risk, and as of this morning, a level 3 risk is beginning to pop up out toward the Arklatex across the state line and even clipping a few of our counties here in East Texas. Now, looking ahead to Sunday, here's what we're tracking. We'll have some showers starting in the morning in midday hours. That's going to be just light pockets of rain, not anything as heavy as we're seeing today on Friday. But by the time we hit Sunday afternoon, these are going to organize into a line. So we'll get some gusty winds going. We'll likely get some heavy downpours. That's what we're seeing for the areas in yellow, as well as hail. That's going to push through in the evening hours, continue into the early parts of Monday morning. By the time we hit sunrise Monday, the bulk of it should clear out, but still we could see a few lingering thunderstorms. Large hail is possible. That's going to be the biggest impact to us here in East Texas, and damaging wind gusts. Once again, this is happening on Sunday, and it's happening because we have a cold front that's sweeping through and kicking up those showers and thunderstorms. After that, things begin to clear out and dry out just a little bit. But otherwise, the days to watch are going to be today and on Sunday. So you want to make sure that you are staying weather aware at that time. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump back over to our radar, see where the storms are right now. So we're kind of seeing another little complex of storms build out to our south. So that's toward Lufkin, toward Crockett, Alto, Groveton. You guys are getting some rainfall at the moment. This is all out to our south, and it stretches out even farther south than that, out toward the Houston area. You can see a little thunderstorm just south of Galveston there. That is on its way to East Texas. You can see this is all just moving very quickly up to the north. So that's all due to our breeze that's coming from the south. That should help us get a bit of a warming coming in this afternoon. That should drive our temperatures up to the 70s, or at least the low 70s. But still, we will be battling this cloud cover and this rainfall this morning. All right, I am tracking a few more scattered showers at the moment. Very just isolated pockets of rain. That's out to the southeast of Henderson toward Dodson, Gary City. You're seeing some rain at the moment, and out even to the east of that across the state line and to the east of Hemp Hill. Now, I'm not seeing anything that gives me a concern of hail at this time. Maybe a few little hailstones could be possible out across the state line out toward Natchitoches and Mansfield, but I'm not seeing anything here in East Texas that gives me a huge concern for that. However, it is going to be just that steady rain that we're getting in the afternoon that will really have the biggest impact on us here in East Texas. Remember, it's never safe to drive into floodwaters. It takes just 3 feet of water to wash away a car. That's even something big like an SUV or a truck. So you want to make sure that you're staying cautious. Really, the issue that people run into with this is you'll be driving, you see a flooded roadway, you don't know how deep it is, and then before you know it, your car can either get swept away or get stuck, and then a water rescue is needed. So just save yourself any issue or danger with that and go ahead and avoid driving into floodwaters there. That's going to keep you the safest. Now, really, it's going to be deep East Texas that has the biggest concern for this. That's where we're seeing that level 1 risk from Lufkin back to Jefferson. Nacogdoches, you are included in that as well. The level 2 popping up even to our southeast out toward St. Augustine and Sabine counties. So make sure that you're staying aware of that. We'll get up to an inch and almost 2 inches of rain that's coming down to our southeast. You guys are just going to get hammered with buckets of rain today. Now, all of us will pick up at least a little bit of rain, even if it's just a drizzle, but it is going to be a bit of a soggy day outside. So I hope that you guys have your rain gear ready. You'll need the rain boots if you are heading out somewhere where there is not pavement. Not a bad idea to have the raincoat and the umbrella with you as well, especially if your kiddos are going to be walking to or from school. At this point, they're probably already out of school, but they're coming home. Make sure that they have either a ride on a school bus or maybe they can carpool with a friend. You can pick them up because it will likely be raining as they're walking home, and that is not going to be a fun experience for them. We could see a few rumbles of thunder during that time. I'm not expecting any widespread lightning events during today's system. That all changes though on Sunday when we are tracking that next storm system that's coming through. So here's the next 7 days. Again, we're going to go ahead and end with that. If you want to take a wider look, 71 today. If we can make it up there, it's going to be a stretch. I think we can do it though. A weather impact alert for the widespread showers. On Sunday, we are still tracking a weather impact alert, a 50% chance of rain. So it's not going to be quite as widespread as we're seeing today or even as heavy. But the big thing that we're tracking is the gusty wind, as well as the potential for hail. We've been dealing with quite a bit of hail over the past couple of weeks. So you guys know the drill. Make sure that you are parking inside and staying inside because you don't want to get hit with any of those hailstones. Otherwise, Saturday this weekend looking nice. We could have a few lingering showers early Saturday morning, but by the time most of us are getting started on our Saturday and enjoying the day, things will be much calmer. Same thing goes on Monday, a few lingering showers in the morning, but around sunrise, things are looking significantly clearer. Now, of all of the next 7 days, I think Tuesday is going to be the best if you want to get outside and enjoy the nice weather. We'll stay under partly cloudy skies. Things will be dry. We'll warm back into the 80s, so a little bit warm for this time of year, but hey, we'll take it. It's still nice. It's not the 90s yet, thank goodness. Now, we do have rain returning to our forecast on Wednesday. At that point, nothing looks severe, but of course, you'll need your rain gear as you will need it today. So we hope you all have a great Friday. Thanks for joining us for the CBS 19 live stream. You can join us later today. We'll be doing cut-ins into CBS mornings all through the morning. Our next one is coming up in just a few minutes, so we're going to go ahead and get ready for that. If not, we'll have another update on our noon show today. Hope you guys have a fantastic Friday.